gonna be late. Let's go. What's going on, guys? It's Thomas from Sinful Yugioh, coming back at you again with another first place undefeated deck profile. This time, it's your boy. We picked up the Sinful Spoils Fire King engine, or the deck, I should say, and took it to locals. Thought we'd give it a crack and see how we go, and lo and behold, we went undefeated. So, round one, we had Mr. Luke, and he was playing Crystal Beast, Advanced Crystal Beast, so it was a good opportunity for me to, step into the deck and not feel immense pressure from something that's really meta. Game one was a bit grindy, but we get up on him. I think he didn't break, most definitely not, but I just did the bare bones bread and butter combo, normal Ponyx effect, grab Sanctuary, plays field spell, pop Ponyx, grab Gabrunix, etc, etc. And then I was able to get Kieran involved as well and go for game after about 2 or 3 turns. Game 2, we gained access to the Wanted engine. So we Wanted into Witch into the original Snake Eyes, and then we got the Ash on board, which then searched the Ponyx. We got to the point where we got Flamberge on field and Gabrunix made Sunlight Wolf, and then brought back the 2 level 1s, and then I think I just made a big access code talker. Like I made Unicorn, I made Phoenix, so I had different types in the bin and stuff, and then I just made access code talker, cleared his board and swung for game. Round 2, we had Lockie on Labyrinth. And I was a bit nervous because Labyrinth is fairly strong. I know Fire Kings have a really good matchup, but he knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so, but we won the die roll, or the dice roll, I should say. He going first, again, just keeping it simple. We outgrind him. We drew a whole bunch of hand traps. So I'm pretty sure he bricked. And then game 2, he set for pass, and I was able to use Cyclones and stuff like that, and Ash on his Welcome Labyrinth. Yeah, wasn't too much to talk about, to be honest. But anyway, we go into game 3, round 3 I should say, and we get a mirror match with Toby. He's been playing the deck a lot longer than I have, so I was a bit anxious, but we go into it. He wins game 1 quite easily. Game 2's grindy, takes forever, and I end up getting up on him there. And then game 3, we played into time and no one could burn, so we drew. So there we are. Technically first place, technically undefeated, according to Konami, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's jump straight into the profile, and I'll show you what I've got. I took a lot of inspiration from Jojo ASMR and also from Toby, who's been supporting me with this deck moving forward, and my biggest support, actually, with this deck has been Sinky, or Ben Sinclair. So massive shout out to him. He's been testing with me and helping me and teaching me the ways, pretty much coaching me. So massive shout out to him. But we'll jump straight into the main deck. So we start with, let's see how we do this, triple Ponyx. So all of these ratios have been solved, okay? It's all going to change next week when we get Phantom Nightmare. But for now, this is what we're doing. So we have 3 Ponyx, 3 Kieran, 3 Arvada, and then we go to 2 Gabrunix and 1 Brawl. I think these have been solved for a very long time. well, I shouldn't say very long time because the deck hasn't been out for a very long time. But this is what we're working with for the monsters. I then jump straight into the wanted package, so unfortunately you have to play it. There's not much more to talk about there. It is what it is. So we have the wanted engine, and then we play the one original Sinful Spoil, Snake Eyes, the Deerbuster Witch, the Witch, Flamberge, and the Ash. These ratios all change post Phantom Nightmare. We then go on with 2 Island, 2 Sanctuary, and 2 Skyburn. I tried Circle. I think 2 Skyburn makes sense because it's got the bin effect, like the graveyard effect that you can banish to protect. So ideally, you use the first one to stun your opponent. The second one pushes for game, and you can also banish the one in the grave to protect your field. Okay. Moving into hand traps, we play triple Ash, triple Imperm. I'm playing triple Fenrir. Just while I'm learning, I think this is a really good idea to have in the deck. I like it. I think it helps insulate against interaction. A lot of people prefer talents over this. I tend to think that is the correct decision, but this works well for me. So, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. We have triple Veiler. Some people are maining Nib. I'm not a fan of it. I've got Nib in the side. I'll show you that later. But effectively, yeah, I think this just makes more sense for now. Again, things will change. And then for consistency, which we need at the moment, is Pot of Prosperity. This will change post. We have Bonfire. Bonfire is going to be the big thing. So for now, we have this. So that's the main deck. That's a clean 40. Ideally, it would be 41 with 2 Witch. I would prefer to run 2 Witch, but don't have it. So it's coming in the mail, but Ozposts suck and still waiting. For the extra deck, we have Almirage, because it is generic removal if required when you brick in those scenarios. This comes out post Phantom Nightmare. Okay. We have the Sunlight Wolf in the beautiful Ghost Rare. I just think this is a beautiful card. It's amazing. IP Masquerena. What I might do is lay it out a bit better for you guys. So we have the Masquerena. We then play 2 Little Knights. It's not a flex. I'm not trying to... It's none of that. Literally, because we have pot, stuff like that, and Buzz King is a thing now, you almost need to. If you've got it, you've got it. So we then play Heater, the Fire Charmer, and Dark, the Dark Charmer. Fire decks are a thing, surprise, surprise, and Dark decks are a thing. They're going to be a thing forever, so that's why they're there. Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn. Great generic removal. Where Little Knight fails, Unicorn will succeed. Vice versa. Heat Soul, generic combo. We have Selene. We have Access Code Talker because Selene. Appaloosa. I find myself making Appaloosa a lot. The card's amazing. It's just, you wouldn't go anywhere without it. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. That's for any of the matchups. The Rogue that you just don't have an answer for. She will address no issues at all. And then the Typhon. I don't mean the Xyz 8, Garunix. It just doesn't come up. So that's all of that. So yeah, we'll move into the side deck, and I'll show you a little bit about that as well. And that's the profile. But for sideboarding, I run 2 Druid's Worm for branded, any matchup that I think, you know, Unchained, stuff like that, it's there. So that's just to fill out the side deck, realistically. Play triple Droll and Lockbird. Is probably one of the best hand traps in the format right now. Probably could main it. I like sideboarding it. The choice is yours. We have triple Ghost, Mourner, and Haunted Mansion. Is good. Very good card. I think it's a sideboard staple. Definitely not main deck worthy, but I think it should be in everyone's side decks. We have triple Nibiru, waiting on my third QCR, but Nibiru is amazing. I don't like it in the main deck, but definitely a sideboard staple. And then to round out the side deck, we play triple Cosmic Cyclone and the one Harpy's Feather Duster. So that's the profile, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Any feedback is good feedback. So video quality, profiles. I'm trying to put as much effort and money back into the channel to make it better for you guys. I love making my vlogs. So if you are a fan of these profiles, please check out my vlogs. Tell me what you think. But as always, I'm open to any and all suggestions, so please hit me up, let me know, and yeah, as always, be good.